Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting algebra lesson. Here we are learning to solve proportions, which is going to involve cross-multiplying and solve. Sometimes it's cross-multiply and divide, but I want you to remember cross-multiply and solve. All right. So, first one's pretty straightforward. We're going to multiply across, meaning I do the 6 times 11, giving me 66, and then 5 times the x gives me 5x. And now I have this simple equation to solve. Dividing by 5 on both sides gives us this. You should check your answers. I'm not right now. So now what I want you to do first is make sure, did you see that? I want you to put these grouping symbols around any expression on the top or bottom of these proportions. All right? A proportion is just setting two ratios equal to one another. So when I cross multiply, I should remember that I'm doing 3 times this entire quantity. Not just 3 times x, but it's 3 times the whole expression, x plus 3. So doing the same thing on the other cross product. Now I should remember to distribute. So these grouping symbols, I feel like, help me remember to distribute as my correct next step. So doing so, I get that. And then on the right, I get 5x minus 10. Now I'm going to subtract the 5x from both sides. And actually, you notice what I did there? I subtracted 5x and subtracted 9 from both sides at the same time. That's legit as long as I'm doing the same thing to each side. I just subtracted 2 things instead of 1, but I did the same thing to both sides. Save a little time if I didn't have to explain it all. Now I divide, getting my answer of 19 halves. All right, and these are really lend themselves well to application problems. So we have this recipe. Go ahead and read the problem. Now that you've read the problem, I need to set up a proportion. So I have to decide how to set my ratio up. Do I want cups over flour, cups of flour over cupcakes, or do I want cupcakes over cups of flour? I'm going to go with, what did I go with? Cupcakes per cup. So cupcakes over cup. Now I say same tops and same bottoms because on the top of each of my ratios, it's going to be cupcakes. So 72 cupcakes corresponds with 4.5 cups of flour, right? Because there's 72 cupcakes per 4.5 cups of flour. So now I know on the right I have to put the 48 on top because I'm doing same tops. I want cupcakes on top and I want cups on the bottom. So that is my unknown. How many cups go with 48 cupcakes? Now that we've got this set up, we should be good to go. Cross multiply, and then simplifying that gives me this. Now that's a fraction, but we can reduce it. Dividing both by 36 gives us that, and I could actually reduce it further to 3. So we need 3 cups of flour for 48 delicious cupcakes.